Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to share some results I got with you today. This plot here back behind me is over here at my house. This is kind of a test plot I did last fall. On this particular plot, I did till and break the ground up. Don't necessarily need that. If you're going with a no-till drill, that's going to be your best option. For this situation, I was wanting to create a new seed base. Went ahead and did that. I like to spray, throw seed, and then mow. That's a really effective way. But anyway, just kind of sharing all the results with you. All right, so in this particular plot, I had a bunch of different stuff mixed in. We had some barley, crimson clover, rape, winter peas, soybean, sorghum, sunflower, Japanese millet, alfalfa, berseem, clover, Marco Polo, white clover, ladino clover, or ladino, whatever you want to say. The barley did come up, but it has since been terminated. It's an annual, so it came up and basically dried out. I have not sprayed or done anything to this plot. The only thing I did do was cut it. You can see how some of this rape that came up and is still growing right here. This is canola also. But anyway, this was cut. I did not mow the clover, but I came through here with my bush hog really high and just nipped the tops of this rape off because it was coming up so high. It was pretty crazy. I'll put a picture in right now of one of those plants that came up, but it was all in here. But we got a bunch of different legumes and perennial seeds coming in. Here's some of that red clover right here. It's got the pink bud. A lot of people mistaken red clover for crimson just because of the name, but crimson clover and red clover are totally different. So make sure you look into that. We do have some alfalfa growing in here, as you can see. Just a bunch of different variety. Right now we're in the end of August, and deer didn't really browse on it there at the beginning because they haven't really found it up here on this hill. Definitely got deer browsing on it. I have a couple of videos from a trail camera. Does were coming in here every night after dark. That is red clover. Massive plant producer. Look at the foliage on that sucker. This red clover is really browse resistant. It does really good, but all these smaller clovers are the white and ladino, whatever you want to say. I don't believe any of the crimson clover is still in here because that's an annual. Crimson, I have found, does do a really good job of reseeding itself, but I don't have any crimson that I know of still in this plot. There could be some come up next year in the spring, but you can see this alfalfa's coming on real strong. But you can see, look at it right here, all this being nipped off by the deer. All right, so I am standing in the middle of the plot now. We have red clover right here. Knee high, really good clover. I've been really impressed with the red clover and how well it's done based on the drought and deer pressure. That's the main thing I'm kind of looking for. But there's not a whole lot of weeds in this plot, and that's kind of what I'm getting at as far as trying to do all these tests for y'all and trying to figure out what is the best mix as far as a variety that's going to keep the weed suppression down and something that's going to be a year-round thing like a perennial. I didn't have a bunch of red clover in this mix. It was kind of a sporadic thing, but you can tell how high a lot of it is. I really like the alfalfa. It's a nice, good filler. Deer love it. Very high tonnage producer. Can be hard to grow in some areas though. Make sure your pH is good and everything like that. I didn't really do any lime or fertilizer in this plot, so you can kind of see just some of these grasses starting to come in. I have not sprayed this or done anything, but that's really the only weed that's came in here. And that's right here on the edge of the plot. You know, I got grass right here, so that's probably one of the main factors. All right, guys, if y'all like this type of content, I'm gonna keep doing it. Just really trying to share the results that I've been getting, trying to help y'all out. And I'm trying to look for an all year round food source. This spot has been a great indicator that you can plant something in the fall and it can be a year-round thing if you take care of it. I have not overseeded this yet, not once. I didn't in the spring or the fall, haven't sprayed, haven't mowed. And you can tell there's nothing but good food in here. There's no weeds hardly at all. All this grass right here is coming in from the side. If you fold that over, I need to cut that. Look how thick that clover is. The thicker you can get it, the more weed suppression you'll have. It'll shade out the bad stuff. But it all starts with how you start that plot. So we're learning. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all have a good season. Labor Day weekend, so plots are going in here in the next couple weeks. We just need to get some rain. We'll be putting out some more information and content. Thanks.